Hey, what's up, brothers and sisters? Just got home from the gym. It's raining outside. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. And I just want to talk about a few things. I first want to address my older brother. None of my family members know I have a YouTube. If they knew I had a YouTube, a lot of them would try to roast, embarrass, expose me, all this stuff. If they knew. I had, before I deleted this channel in the beginning, I was live one day talking about how me and my roommate split up. And all of a sudden, his nephew jumps on the live and starts, saying, yeah, man, I wish. I could probably find it, but I doubt it. But he jumps on the live and he goes into the comments saying, man, why you airing out Terrell, man? Why you online talking about all this? Why you got this man name in your mouth and blah, 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 blah. And that was his attempt to try to, in live time, embarrass me. And I roasted the living shit out of him. I kept addressing him as a little punk because that's his attitude. He's not big. He's one of these, these in the last, I say, 10-year type of kids, kind of tall, skinny, and frail. And I just kept, putting him in his place in regards to, I'm not saying nothing about your uncle, which was my best friend, that I have not said to his face. Everything about his hygiene, his lack of self-awareness, his inability to read the room and understand how some people are laughing at you, not with you. His drunkenness. He has a lot of foolish ways that you can live with somebody else. But when you live with me, even if I don't say anything, you're gonna feel the stupidity in what you're doing, even if I don't say nothing. And then, of course, if I say something, I try to be kind and have understanding that everybody don't think like me. So I mentioned that. I mentioned that because I don't know. Y'all can tell I got a lot on my mind. But I mention that because if they knew what I said every day on this internet, Terrell is the type of person he'll try to block it out. He'll delete you on Facebook and block you and all that shit because he has the spirit of a bitch, of a woman. Instead of dealing with it head on. Hey Charles, bro, or CJ, he called me. Hey CJ, man, why you say this about me? Why you say that about me? He ain't never said that. He just heard a bunch of shit And because he knows I don't play around. He knows I stand firm on my opinions about shit. So he ain't gonna text me or call me and say, bro, were you drunk? Were you angry or something? No, he's just never gonna address it. If it was up to him, he's going to die never ever apologizing to me for misunderstanding what I was telling him at the time. And I wish death on him. I do. I wish death on him. I hope something happened to his kids. If he ever have kids one day, whatever woman is crazy enough to decide to let him do that shit, I hope the nigga daddy get cancer and die. Trust me, I'm no joke. Especially when you turn your back on me for no reason at all. You don't even know. Because I promise you, if I was to call and ask him, hey bro, why did you cut me loose? Oh man, because Jessica told me. Hey, whoa. Who told you something? Jessica told me, man. Oh, so a female, a retarded medicine, government assistant every month type of female got in between 12 years of friendship. You make me sick. Now, fast forward to today, this chick done far more than, I promise you, if I would have texted him and say, hey bro, or if you see him in person, be like, hey man, what happened to Jessica? Man, you ain't gonna believe this. Yes, I will believe it. Go ahead, what she do? Move on to another dude while talking? Because the guy that she used to date was helping me on Cash App when I didn't have a job. And then when I jumped on her ass and was like, yo, did you go and tell Terrell what me and you talked about? I don't mind you doing that, but don't add and subtract shit from the story, because he too retarded. He ain't gonna understand that, man, Charles wouldn't do that shit. CJ wouldn't do that. So then she try to, man, you homeless, you live in a tent, and like, because she retarded, so she can't understand or get her thoughts out because her brain is numb. So she tried to, like a normal female would do. Nigga, you live outside, you know what I mean? Like, before you check me, bro, you know what I'm saying, check yourself and make sure you can get yourself out the whip. No, she like literally tried to dig for something to piss me off. And I told her, like, do you want me to expose not only to you, but your boyfriend sitting next to you why you getting government assistance? Why you keep hopping from house to house, from guy to guy? Do you really want me to do this, Jessica? She didn't reply because she knew who she was talking to. I'm not Terrell. I'm sober. Ain't had no weed, ain't had no none of that. So I'm speaking from a position of sobriety, like clear-headedness. You're a fucking idiot. And you getting $1,000 a month is proof that you're an idiot. So I mentioned Terrell and all of that because first thing I want to say that has disturbed me is I seen a picture on Facebook where my brother is on his ass, sitting on his butt, hugging one of his baby mamas, and she gotta be the most jelly rolled up. I mean, one time they were in the car together. We went to a party and it was dark. I didn't see nothing. I was like, hey, I was asking my brother, like, hey bro, you want to fire some shit, smoke real quick in the car? And I seen somebody in the passenger seat and I was like, is that Dante? Dante is a guy who was about 6'2", 270. And no, it was his baby mama. And I'm like, damn. I even said at the time, I was like, oh shit, my bad, bro. I mean, this chick had the whole seat just, Lord have mercy. My brother, one of these people, man, he smoke a lot of weed and he get freaky and horny. And in result, you got 3 baby mamas 3 beautiful kids. But this last baby mama is Hispanic. And just very unattractive. Very unattractive. And I get on Facebook and I'm looking, I'm like, Xavier. He got on SpongeBob socks, some yellow shirt. You know, yeah, I told y'all, my brother got the spirit of a woman when it come to dressing himself. So he sitting on his butt, hugging her leg. Now, I'm the younger brother, right? And I'm looking at this picture like, I wanted to comment so bad and say, nigga, get up. What the fuck are you doing on the floor? Get up, nigga. But you see, I can't be everywhere at once. And even if I was there to tell him that, he would look at me like, well, you don't have a car. You don't have kids. You don't have a baby mama. So how you gonna tell me how to treat a woman? Easy. Like this. Get the fuck up off your butt, boy. If anybody, she should be on her butt while you standing behind her, standing up to present that you are the head of this family. Boy. If he hear me say this, man, he'll get mad. Man, I ain't worried about shit CJ talking about. CJ ain't on shit. CJ ain't, CJ still, I told y'all, dumb people, ignorant ass niggas, they will point out what they can see on the surface. They won't tell you or ask you, hey man, what's wrong with the picture, bro? All I'm doing is laying on my butt, hugging her leg. What's wrong with that? You're a man. Why are you on your ass? The picture is giving off a message of she is holding you up, not the other way around. Man, oh man. I promise, if I were to text his 2 baby mamas, Lindsay and Monica, they would both tell me like, CJ, put it this way. I know without a shadow of a doubt, I could have banged his baby mamas before or even probably after. And I say that because you already know how guys behave when you dealing with their baby mama. They feel as if like, bro, don't cross me. I had a child with that woman, even though I don't live with them, even though I'm fucking her every now and again and stuff like that. That does not give you the okay, as my brother of all people, to go and bother them females. And I've never done that. Because for one, I will embarrass my older brother. I will say certain things that will have these women like, and who's the older brother again? Is that him or you? Damn, CJ, how do you not have a car? And I know if I was that type of scumbag, I could weasel myself in there just based off of all my brother's shortcomings. I could just say, hey, Lindsay, you seen Gabby profile picture? No, what is it? Xavier laying down on his butt, hugging her thighs. And I can tell you now, she's gonna be like, oh, Lord. Xavier is just like, he's just like all over the place. Monica will say the same thing. CJ, look, me and Gabby, we cool, but Xavier already know where I am as far as like what he doing in life, and he choosing to settle down with her instead of the black baby mama or the Caucasian baby mama. I will get in these women draws, or reveal a reality to them that they would be like, damn, I thought I was thinking like that, but until you said it, I really didn't know how to say it. And that's normally how it goes when I go to jobs or things like that. People are normally praising me for saying what they're thinking because they're too scared to say it, or they don't know how to talk. So that's the first thing. My older brother, get your bitch ass up, boy. I love you to death and I miss you, but you gotta tighten that shit up. But you're not, because you got the spirit of your mama in you. So, and I told you how to get rid of that. But nobody want to listen to me, because I ain't got a car, I ain't got a house, I don't have credit cards, I don't have a fiance, and all this other stupid shit. So, yeah, when I saw that, I was like, man, I was going to use the picture for a thumbnail, but I don't want to get that disrespectful. Because if in any kind of way, shape, form, or fashion, that picture get back to him, he is the type of nigga to text you and be like, or with me, he won't do it because he knows that I'm going to be correct. So he'd rather not even, like, man, I ain't worried about CJ. Why you not worried about CJ? You supposed to be my older brother. Put me in my place. Tell me where I'm wrong by you sitting on your butt hugging this woman's leg like you one of the kids or something. Just like my dad, boy, y'all niggas are some beta males. Y'all are some estrogen-filled, clit-having females in men bodies. I remember one time, me and my dad got into it over something. And he was like, L-I-G it, CJ. L-I-G it. And I'm looking at this nigga like, what? You don't know what L-I-G it mean? No. I'm your son. I'm not very hip to modern day lingo, or if that was something y'all said back in y'all day, I ain't never heard L-I-G it. All I heard is let it go. L-I-G it, CJ. Let it go. And I was like, why didn't you just say that? Why didn't you just say let it go? Again, I'm your son. You're the dad. I'm supposed to be using these phrases, and you're supposed to then correct me and say, CJ, I'm your daddy. I ain't with all that jive talking shit. It's the other way around. I feel like I have lived a past life as an old ass man, and by the time I was 17, 18 years old, I was already done with a lot of these fads. And like I've told y'all, I don't use words like cap, facts. Yeah, that's big facts. What's the other one? I remember one time I wanted to do a video on this and just write them down. All these stupid ass fucking ink sock type shit where you just shortening up words because people are getting dumber. What's this shit called? It was facts, cap, no cap. Y'all know where I'm going with this shit. That shit fire. That's fire. Come on, man. Come on, man. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, I avoided losing a relationship with a female because of my financial state. The holidays, for me, screw up a lot of things. I'm always sarcastic about when I check my calendar and be like, what's today? National, it's National Kiss Day. National Kiss Day, something we never heard about. Walmart's closed, the gym is closed, banks are closed. And I'll be on the last of everything. Meds, food, all that shit, where I gotta then go out and get these things. But because it's National Donut Day. Bank closed, Walmart closed, gym is closed. But you gotta go to work though. It makes me sick. So I did not get my paycheck until this morning. I got direct deposit. I get paid on Wednesday. When I came across the big lump sum of money a couple weeks ago, that following week I got paid at 11:30. I ain't never got paid that early. And I saw the money and was like, okay, cool. Now that I'm flat ass broke, waiting on that, my paycheck, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on with the paychecks, man? What is going on? Cash App is not Wells Fargo. It ain't Capital One. This is not a building. This is a fucking app. The app is closed. So I didn't get paid till this morning when I was texting this female, telling her like, yo, man, I'm all fucked off in the head, so on and so forth. She was like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, man, because she was like, I like the holidays, and you sound like you just... She was like, it ain't no reason to get violent when things don't go your way. And I didn't text back for maybe an hour. I was like, all right, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm not finna stress you. First of all, you don't even hold my type of good conversation. I'm spending more time thinking of what to ask you than you asking me anything. So to be honest, I didn't give a fuck. But then I texted her and told her like, yo, I'm gonna try to make my adjustments, because it's not often you get a person that will answer you, reply, and things like that. So I told her that I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity to see what it would be like for us to date. And she was like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I like that. I could work with that. And we still communicating and stuff like that. She has no idea about how I live. She know where I work, but she don't know that I'm living in a tent on the side of the woods. So when it comes time for us to visit each other, I still don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. I might tell her, but when you know women, if I was to tell her, hey, I need to come clean on something, yeah, sure, what is it? I really am homeless. I don't have a house. In their mind, they're like, well, if you're going to lie about that, you'll lie about anything. And the truth is I don't lie about anything. I love to be brutally honest. So that I can see who's for me and who's against me. Who don't like the truth and who appreciates somebody telling them the truth. So if she say something like, man, how do you go to the bathroom? How do you take baths? I will share all of that with you. How did you end up in this situation? Y'all think I'm gonna tell, man, it was Terrell. Terrell did it, man. Terrell made me. I will respond and say, I couldn't keep a job. For whatever reason you think, and she will understand, like, dude, you're smart as hell and got all this sense. How do you not keep a job? And only time will tell. She'll be like, bro, I see why you can't keep a job. Your mouth is bad. And if you ain't a strong person within yourself, a person like me will have you fucked and wrecked mentally. You'll be like, this nigga mad all the time, folks. Charles not mad. Oh, man, Charles funny as hell, man. Hey, Charles, what's happening, man? You won't know what to do with yourself. So, save the little relationship for whatever it's worth. I'm under the assumption that, of course, when I bang her, she'll then feel that invisible force of like, I want to hang out with him, because that's how women are. Believe it or not, if they're not getting properly penised down, she ain't gonna have no interest in you unless you got the car, hair, piercings, tats, iPhone. Again, physical shit. You could have nothing going on up in there, but you got all these bells and whistles like a big Christmas tree with legs. They are more attracted to that than somebody that you're having conversation with, and all it takes is just a meetup, and then you'll feel like, dawg, I feel like you my friend or something. Like, where you been? Instead, they have these meetups. These guys have a horrible sex life. When I say that, I mean, like, most guys don't really know how to pleasure women. They don't. Period. They don't. Every guy has watched some type of porn or something like that, and they take from that, and then they try to do that in real time, but in real time, yo, if you just touch the pussy, you busting. You find yourself in missionary position for 30 minutes because you don't have stamina. And she just gotta sit there and be like, this nigga ain't gonna flip me over. This nigga not gonna drag me to the center to the edge of the bed and we gonna do it like that. Nope. They just get on top of you and go, that's what they do. Just shoving that dick in there. And to most women, that's all they need. But I digress. I got paid right as I was apologizing to this chick. I get a message saying you got a direct deposit and already, blah, blah, blah. And I made a statement. I don't know if I'm going to post the video or not. But I will no longer mention God in my life or on this channel. My money, my time is more important to me than God. Did he just say that? Goddamn right. My money and my time is more important to me than God. That wasn't my doing. But this little experience of not getting paid when I'm supposed to and holidays is closing up shit. Man, y'all know how hard it was to work out today after not going for 2 days? God damn, boy, I really had to like take breaks and catch my breath and shit. Them niggas being closed for New Year's and all that really just threw a monkey wrench in my whole operation. So everything is, I'm not even gonna say okay, but I'm all right now. And like I said, me making this video is for the purposes of letting you guys know that no matter what you're going through, man, if there is a woman in your life that can forgive you for being an asshole, for putting other things before her, if you are a woman out there and your man does not praise you and is not grateful for the fact that you could have walked out on him based off of his bad attitude or the shit he don't got, those are the women that need to be taken care of. Women that will deal with you even if you ain't text them in 3-4 days. They'll still reach out to you and say, hey man, you all right? I was just checking on you. And that's what old girl said. And I was like, I don't want to lose somebody like that, man. That's a valuable trait, to be gone doing what you doing and the person still feels the need to reach out and say, hey man, you all right? I was just wondering if you're doing okay. And then putting the pipe in her, that's only going to increase the like, hey, what are you doing? Where you been? Are you coming over? All of that. It comes with it. Especially, I get down like a porn star. I've already been through the whole testing of like, am I the guy that's like long? Am I long-winded when I'm having sex? Or am I short? Or am I medium? Or can I do this position? Can I do that position? Am I going to get tired? No. No. And I was ticked off with my damn self like, nigga, you taking forever, bro. She kept asking like, dog, are you done yet? I'm just like, man, look. It's been a whole calendar year since I done touched the pussy. And now it's like, sorry for y'all who don't like that word, I'm an old school Mac, man. I was born in 93, so I got a lot of that lingo still in my, calling a woman a bitch. Those things don't bother me. My own woman. Back when I used to have a girlfriend, I used to say, like, bro, don't talk to my bitch like that. Don't talk to my hoe like that. And she wouldn't say anything. She be playing Candy Crush on her phone and just look up and be like, because I don't mean it like that. I didn't pick her up off the street. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to mature and get that out of my system, but as of now, it's still in there. I use words like pussy, fucking, all these different community guideline strike terms. So I told y'all, man, I ain't dealing with YouTube like that. If y'all want to donate to my channel and help me out, man, y'all can hit my Cash App, because I ain't got time to be playing with YouTube. We are on the tail end of all social media. Okay, there's gonna be something that come out that everybody's gonna get attached to, and Facebook and all these things will be a thing of the past. YouTube, that will be a thing of the past. So as long as I'm able to upload videos, somebody donates $5, $10, or what have you, thank you, because I don't do this for the money. I do this because I feel like I'm supposed to, because I feel like whatever little tiny significance out of my message that you could hear or something like that, man, you just take it how you want to, man. If you feel like this shit help you, great. I could talk more like in an informative format where I'm telling you, like, hey, if you want to know how to do this, do this. I could do that. But really, I just be telling what go on with me. And if y'all in your own life ever come to these different stages or whatever, you'll kind of like, man, I heard something. Somebody said something a while back about that. So I'm gonna make some more videos. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things going on in the news. I send my condolences to the people out there in New Orleans, man. I send my condolences to the people out there in New Orleans, because I've said this before in a video. I could be the next person that, when the Pentagon and the CIA and FBI decide to blow up another school, shoot up a Walmart, shoot up a party or something, I could be there. Next thing you know, they just had a shooting out in Katy Mills, like out in Katy, Texas, where I'm kind of from. But I could be one of those casualties. And hear me when I say this. That is not an organic story. All of these deaths, all of these shootings, all of this stuff is narrative driven. Okay? If you woke up every day and you didn't hear anything on the news that gave you any reason to be concerned, the news ain't doing their job. The news job is to scare the living shit out of you. How do I know that? Because Terrell's grandma, who dead now, man, this woman used to always, man, y'all better not go down to that road. Y'all better not go down there to that over there. And we live in a cornfield, guys. We lived on a near a cornfield. My property was on a field. My dad's, where we lived, grew up. And she was still one of these little scary ass old ladies who sat there drinking Cobras and smoking cigarettes all damn day. That would just, no, y'all better not go over there. Just scared of everything. So the news did their job when it came to just that one person. Okay? They're scared. The new heir to medicine. The new heir community, but on media and at work is to promote whatever's in the news. That's what it's for. You don't turn on the news and say, "Hey guys, we finally raised enough money to end breast cancer." Because I've always said, like, have we raised enough money yet? Every year, the NFL, all this different shit. We don't have no machine out there where a woman can lay her ass down, butt naked, scan the whole thing on her body and get it out. Nope. If you were to do that, now you ain't gonna make no money. Yes, ma'am, you have been healed. You no longer have breast cancer. You know, we'll send the bill in the mail or something like that, but you live a great life. No. Ma'am, we were able to get a little bit out. You got to do some chemo. You're going to have to do this. You got to take this medicine. You got to come back. We got to hook you up to that machine. That's one of the things that ticked me off the most. Breast cancer. Like, how? I know how. But how have we not found no remedies for this? We can build Cybertruck, but we can't zap out cancer in the breast. Sorry, y'all. I've been eating yogurt with blueberries in them, so they're all in my teeth. Y'all want to see them guns? Ooh, look at that boy. Anyway, yeah, man, it's a mess. Shout out to the people in New Orleans, man. It's a shame that y'all had to be a part of this ritual. You know, I hear people on that, you know, they always try to humanize the guy who did it. Yo, man, especially, hey, too raw for TV, too raw. Listen to me, bro. You're from a generation that when you hear about something like this, you're taught to break it all down and look at the suspects and say, well, this guy or this female, mostly the guy, he was a loner, he was a loser, he was selfish, and he wanted to take people's lives because his life was trash. Boy, I was finna bang on my chair and drop this whole phone. Dude. All right, I'm from the generation that I see through that bullshit. It happens too often for this shit to be a coincidence. It happens too often for you to sit there and say, yeah, it was just, you know, the guy woke up this morning and wanted to no! Go watch some movies, nigga. Go watch some movies about MK Ultra, Manchurian Candidates. You're so sick of this shit. He was a loner and he was selfish and wanted to just take out everybody because his life sucks. Nigga, please. If I'm part of the cabal in the Jesuits, in the Catholic Church, in the Pentagon, in the CIA, in the Vatican, and all these organizations that know exactly what's going on, I would do it the same way. See, I'm black and slow. I didn't graduate. Okay? I'm going to see y'all in the next video. I'm finished.